were with me last night, we were preparing the chicken that we marinated overnight. It was pretty late, it was probably 11 o'clock. I was on setting this chicken up for marination. But we have it, we're about to grill it. It is marinating in Chipotle peppers, adobo sauce, lemon, or no, not lemon, lime, salt and pepper. We're making it Chipotle style. It is a copycat Chipotle recipe that I made. It tastes really similar to Chipotle, so we're gonna put this on the grill. Thank you for the likes. Make sure you guys send some likes, give me a follow, and stay tuned. The cut of chicken is chicken breast. It's actually chicken thighs. What they use at Chipotle is chicken thighs, so that's why I'm using chicken thighs. It tastes really good. I grill it up nice and charred, and then chop it up. And again, last night we were preparing this. It's been marinating all night. Probably a little over 12 hours now. Usually I would do 24 hours. I just didn't have 24 hours this time. Thank you, Amika, for the follow. I'm in Nevada. Again, we have some chicken thighs here. We did buy them with the bone and skin last night. If you were on with me, I was preparing it. I removed the skin, I removed the bone, and we just have 5 fillets here. Thank you, Jocelyn. Thank you, Curtis, for the follows. Make sure you guys stay tuned or continue checking in. At least we're going to make copycat Chipotle bowls, Chipotle tacos, burrito if you choose. You can do whatever you want with the filling, but we're going to make the rice, we're going to make salsa, we have the chicken here. Ooh, that smoke is burning my eyes. No, I'm not in California. It's only 3 o'clock on the West Coast. Woo. Hi, Texas. Thank you for joining us. We're putting our marinated chicken onto the grill. If you guys are here, let me know where you're joining from. Again, I'm in Las Vegas. Throughout this process, we will be brushing our marinade onto the chicken as well. And if you missed it, this is ground Chipotle peppers and adobo sauce, salt, pepper, and lime. Texas. Okay, we got a couple people from Texas. Ooh, and if you ever grill, you know how bad the smoke gets to your eyes. My eyes are watering. Continue to brush this on the entire time it cooks. I'm just going to put a little bit for now, and then we'll go inside and prepare our pico. Cover up our bowl. Go inside to prepare our pico. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope some of you were able to catch up with me yesterday. We made some homemade pizzas for dinner, and then, oh, I forgot my light, hold on. And then late last night we got on and marinated that chicken for cooking today. So we were on live a lot yesterday. As for the recipe, I will have the video. Make sure your guys are tapping that screen. I'm gonna make a quick basic pico here. Pico de Gallo, that is. So we'll use these red onions, we'll use limes, Roma tomatoes, cilantro, jalapeno, all that stuff. Today I'm going to be making either tacos or a bowl with mine, but I've used this copycat recipe to make burritos, burrito bowls, tacos, whatever you like at Chipotle. We're making the chicken today. That is a recipe that I feel like I've perfected, because to me the chicken tastes better than Chipotle. Sometimes Chipotle is inconsistent. Like sometimes Chipotle tastes seasoned, and then other times it doesn't taste seasoned. So when I'm making it myself, I have a lot more control over that. So I'm making my copycat better than Chipotle chicken today. I probably should have put this in the dicer, but I'm hand cutting for now. If you guys are just getting here, let me know where you're joining us from. I'm in Las Vegas. We had some people earlier from Texas. Let me know where you guys are at. Okay. Also, I am not a professional chef, so my cuts are not the prettiest, but they get the job done, right? And lucky for me, I'm off today for New Year's observed. If you guys have to go to work today, I'm glad I have a short week and a long weekend. But then it sucks because like after the holidays, after New Year's, Christmas, all that, there's like no long weekends, no long holidays. New York? Okay, my family's from New York. Usually I used to get bowls faithfully, but I started ordering burritos and I haven't looked back. Because I feel like you get more food in a bowl. In the burrito, they be too worried about being able to close it. So I feel like they don't give you as much food. But I'll usually get like, I don't like the steak at Chipotle. To me, it tastes like dog food. I don't know. It's like they don't use a good cut of beef or something. Hi, Butterfly. Thank you for joining. We have a lot of Texas people in here today. I'm in Las Vegas. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you guys for joining and the follow. Live with the Watchman, thank you for the follow. Make sure you guys are tapping up the screen. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Let's get some more people in here. And I started the live at the very beginning, so this might be a long one. Because we gotta make pico, we're gonna make the cilantro rice, we're gonna make some beans. We have the chicken on the grill. But I'm bringing you guys along with me. Okay, so we're gonna go, let's go check on the chicken. Used to love Chipotle, did something change that? All right, let's check on our chicken. Let me put the camera here. our chicken on the grill, as y'all can see. Had to make sure our chicken wasn't out here burning. I'm used to using a propane grill, and this newer one we have is a charcoal grill, which is very different. If you know anything about grills, it's very different. So I just had to make sure our chicken was okay out here. Okay. What does it say? Oh, just what's out there to order. Right? Fair enough. Especially with inflation, everything's so expensive. I don't blame you for cheap being your middle name. This one. I'm gonna brush them with some more sauce, more of the marinade, and then we'll go back inside. So this is our marinade we used. If you were with me late last night, we were preparing the chicken overnight. The marinade is blended up chipotle peppers, adobo sauce, salt, pepper, lime, and the chicken's been sitting in it all night. So we're gonna brush that on occasionally while we're cooking. Chicken looks all right. We can go back in. Go back in and get our pico going. Thank you for the likes. Let's keep them pushing. The more likes we have, the more people we can have joining us. I'm tall, so it's like I gotta get the camera in a perfect place to see me. That should be good. Yeah, that's good. All my kitchen towels in the wash, so I'm just going to use a bunch of paper towel. Sorry it froze. Okay, anyways, back to our pico. Oh, speaking of the dryer, it's stopping right now. So I can't see. Taste the blessing. Thank you for joining me. I hope you stick around. Make sure you give me a follow. I wish I had a schedule for when I go live cooking, but I just kind of get on when I have time. I'm a graduate student and I work full time, so I just kind of get on and cook when I do have time. And to be an Amazon affiliate, you just have to, there was an application I filled out, and you can probably just type it into Google and input your information, and then they decide if they want to accept you or not. You'll have to attach your social pages and stuff like that, and that helps them decide if they're going to select you. So for my page, I always upload stuff that I use in my videos, like little kitchen gadgets I have. I'll always put them in my Amazon storefront so you guys can easily find them. Sometimes people ask, where'd you get this, where'd you get that? So it's just easier to put it in my storefront. So definitely check it out, see if there's any kitchen gadgets, or I have a couple of pieces of furniture that I bought too off of there that are really good. But yeah, check it out. Oh cool, you do food reviews and cook too. What's your favorite thing to cook? I love Amazon. That's why I was like, I hope they accept me to be an affiliate, because I buy all kinds of like gadgets, tools, or like little cute pieces of furniture from them. So I'm glad that I was able to do that. And then also share it with you guys. Oh good. Well, you're getting a nice early start. I'm glad you were able to find my page and get a little bit of your questions answered. Okay, and if you're just joining us, we are making some copycat Chipotle today. So if you love Chipotle like me, but you don't like their inconsistency, you know, sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's not, or you're just not trying to pay Chipotle prices, this is the live for you. We're learning how to do some of their best stuff at home. So right now we're just making some pico. We have our chicken outside on the grill, and if you ask me, this chicken tastes better than Chipotle's, but it uses their same concept. It's adobo marinated and chipotle pepper marinated chicken, and then it's grilled. To me, it just tastes like the more flavorful version of Chipotle's chicken. Sometimes you go to Chipotle and it's so good, it's so seasoned, everything's hot. Sometimes you go and it's cold, or it tastes old, or it's just not very seasoned. It can be very inconsistent, so I took it into my own hands and learned how to do it at home. Thank you, Alfonso. You always come through with the gifts. I appreciate it. I have a smoker. I love smoking ribs, brisket wings, but a big pasta fan. Yes. We just got our grill / smoker, and I'm still learning, but I'm used to using a gas grill. I've used grills a bunch of times, but I'm still learning about the charcoal. The smoking option was fun too. It just takes so much more patience. Smoking takes so much time. Do you make your own fresh pasta, or do you buy pasta? Alfonso always comes through with the gifts. I appreciate it. And remember, any of the gifters get a follow back. If you follow, if you like the live, I'll send you a shout out. But gifters get follow back. Alright, I really don't want to make too much pico, but I think I'll finish at least this tomato. It's nice to have pico in the fridge, but I just don't need it for a few days, so I don't want to make too much. Usually I would make a ton at once and then just use it with like tortilla chips or anything like that, or different meals. Pico goes well with a lot of things. Buy it but want to learn it homemade. Yeah, that was me. I was obsessed with Chipotle between like high school, college. I was obsessed with Chipotle, and I spent a lot of money there. But nowadays, it's so expensive, and I don't have a problem paying for food, but it's like Chipotle is so inconsistent. It always sucks when you buy it and then it don't even taste how you wanted it to taste, you know? So I took it into my own hands to learn how to make it. And what I do with all of my recipes is I kind of look up a bunch of different recipes and videos, and then I combine them all into my own thing. So that's what I did with this first. When I first made it, I looked up like copycat Chipotle chicken recipes, stuff like that, and then I took them all and made them my own. And that's what I do with all of my videos. So if you check out my YouTube will be the easiest way to find it, but I have a couple of videos already on there, different recipes, very easy to make stuff, very delicious and different from your everyday meals. With my lives, I usually upload them to my YouTube within 2 to 3 days after filming them. So this one will be up in a couple of days in case you can't stay the entire time or you want to watch it at your own pace. Yeah, wasting money, right? Because it always sucks. Like, you can always complain to a restaurant and then they'll like, maybe they'll give you a free meal. Some of them won't even do that. But it's just like, it'll be so much easier if you know how to do it and you can have it when you want it and you can make it taste the way you want it to taste. Let me check out the window on the chicken. Seems to be all right. We'll go out there and flip it. Another thing I like is when Chipotle has fresh chicken, you can tell because it's all nice and like charred and it tastes good. I like to char my chicken up real good, but it'll still be juicy inside. Let's do some jalapeno. I like it just a little bit spicy. This jalapeno was about to be out of here. Good thing I'm using it today. I'm gonna leave the seeds because I want it to be a little spicy. But if you didn't know that, a lot of people don't know that. If you de-seed a jalapeno, or most peppers for that matter, it won't be as spicy. You can eat the meat of the vegetable and it won't be spicy. The seeds are what makes it spicy. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I try to have fun with it. You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a professional cook or anything, but I enjoy doing it. And now that I finally have TikTok Live, I just get on here and cook when I have time. Chop it up small. You can definitely tell I'm not a professional chef based on how I'm chopping these vegetables, but it all tastes the same. It all goes down the same way, whether you chop it pretty or not pretty. Taste the blessing. Do you ever cook on live anywhere? Do you make videos? I used to make a lot of YouTube videos and TikTok videos, but those take a lot of time. For me, it's a lot easier to go on live and cook with you guys when I'm doing it. The videos make all of my meals take an extra like hour because of all the angles and the filming, and it's just so much easier to do it on live. Yeah, it's hard to do both and be consistent. For sure, I'll definitely be checking out your page as well. Between school and work, I barely have time. But again, luckily today I was off for New Year's observed, so I had time to cook on live with you guys. But other than that, my days are about 13 to 15 hours long typically. So not a lot of time for cooking. At least not on camera. Usually, I mean, I still have to eat, so I'll cook real quick, but it's more fun to cook on live. We're gonna put some cilantro, and then I'm gonna go flip the chicken. take you guys with me. Instagram, Facebook, longer food reviews. Okay. What type of restaurants do you usually do food reviews on? Like, do you go to your local restaurants and review that, or where do you go? All right, let's go, guys. We're gonna go flip our chicken on the grill. We're gonna brush some more sauce onto it. I keep calling it sauce, but it's marinade. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Well, actually, I'll hold it. No, I won't be able to hold it. Okay. Perfect. It's nice and charred. I like to get that char. People think, you know, char means burnt, but it actually doesn't. Well, unless you take it too far. It could mean that. See that? That's all of our spices and sauce cooking up there. Okay. And once you chop it all up, you won't notice. But it adds a nice flavor. Learned about these grills is that they get a lot hotter than the propane grills. A lot hotter, a lot faster. Longer cooking videos on YouTube this year. Yeah, I mainly do food reviews in the DMV in Baltimore. Just came back from New Orleans. Very cool. Thank you for the follow. I'll be giving you a follow back. I'd like to check out your content. We'll travel for good food. I hear you. If I see something good on TikTok or anywhere, I'd be ready to hop on a flight to go see what it's about. And whenever I do travel, definitely you gotta eat at places that we don't have at home, right? Because that's how you find the good stuff. And I like the, you know, small restaurants that are unique to the area. I don't like to go to really like mainstream places. Even in Vegas, there's a ton of different foods to eat. But you can only eat so much. We're taking our time with that. So we got all our marinade on. I'm in Las Vegas. Thank you, thank you. Other nice thing about Bella, come on, talking to my dog. The other nice thing about what we did with the chicken, so they're chicken thighs, but we took out the bone and we took off the skin, so that it's easier to grill. So the nice thing about that is that it cooks a lot faster without the bone too. It's Dexter Morgan. Thank you for the follow. Is that your actual name, or do you like the show Dexter? Because I love the show Dexter. I've watched it through twice. Why is my camera all crooked? Yeah, you're up there with Keith Lee. Yes, I am. I can't wait to run into him in a store. I love his page. I love how humble he is. I love how honest he is. He's fun to watch. And I actually only recently discovered him on TikTok. And then I'm like, oh shoot, he's in Las Vegas. So I definitely check out stuff that he says as well. Or some of the stuff I've tried and he didn't necessarily like, and I'm like, oh, I liked it. But he always tells you it's a matter of opinion, so. Oh yeah, Dexter. I feel like I need to actually watch it again. Uh-oh, my little stand knocked over. 1 second. I need to watch Dexter again, even though I've already watched it twice. All right, I'm struggling. Hold on. Let's get our light back on. Sorry, y'all. I haven't used this ring stand in forever, and I feel like I'm learning all over again. And I'm tall, so I have to make sure the camera can see me. Okay, we got salt, pepper, and the lime squeezer. This is one of the things in my storefront. I live for my lime squeezer. I used to just squeeze limes and lemons by hand. No ma'am. No ma'am. You gotta get you a lime squeezer. Very much worth the investment. And they're not even expensive. So some salt. I like to use coarse salt. It's your life. You can use table salt if you want, but I love coarse salt. How long have I been cooking? I feel like I've been cooking for a long time, you know, most of my life. I'm 28, so cooking since I've been living on my own, but in 2020 when COVID started and quarantine and everything, that's when I really like started to get on the internet with it and learning new skills and tricks. So it's been almost 3 years now of really like taking cooking more seriously and having more time. And from social media, I don't know, I kind of just want to have fun and see where it takes me. I like cooking for other people because when I cook and people eat it, they love it. But also, it's fun when people like try your recipe and they really enjoy it or whatever the case may be. So I'll take whatever social media has to offer me, but I really just find it fun. And like I said, since I'm in school and I work, you know, it's kind of just a hobby for me. I was never professionally trained or anything, but people really enjoy my cooking, so I like to share it with other people. And if that takes me other places, that can be fun too. Do you have anything you are particularly trying to gain out of, you know, social media with your cooking and your food reviews? Yeah, that's kind of it. I find it less stressful to just have fun with it, and then if other things come from it, great. But at least it doesn't have to be stressful, like it can be fun. And you can see how to make Chipotle at home for yourself. My YouTube name is linked in my bio. After you click on the Instagram icon, it also gives you the option to go to my YouTube. But my YouTube name is the same as my TikTok name. It's Chefstiny. It's also on my shirt. And it's on the back of my shirt as well. Shout out to my friend Alexa for making this shirt. Customs by Lex on Instagram. She can make shirts. She can make the custom cups, all that good stuff. Just starting to make it my priority. That's what my wife keeps telling me. Yeah. Yep. Make it your priority, but also don't forget that, you know, your well-being is your first priority, regardless of everything else, because you can't really be good for other things or people if you're not good for yourself, right? You gotta keep your energy up. All right, so I'm squeezing 2 limes Usually I would like get crazy with the limes, but limes were expensive when I went to the store yesterday. So I got like 5, but I need them for other stuff too. They were like 40 cents each. Sorry, I had to run and look out the window and check on the chicken. The coals are cooling down now, so it should be all right. But I'm one of those people that likes my food very much well done. Like, I like a little char. I want to make sure it's done. I want it to be a little bit burnt. If you're not like that, disregard that message. How long have you been cooking? Taste the blessing. Thank you. Yeah, I don't really have like a logo. I have one of those little emoji character, like chef type of things, and I guess that could be my logo, but I don't have an official logo, so I just made a shirt with my name, where you can find me. So Facebook. It doesn't have a TikTok thing. I really wish I had her add that, but I might just have her send me an iron-on thing and like add a TikTok symbol. But my name's Chefstiny on all the platforms, so that's Facebook, but I'm more active on TikTok and YouTube. And I also had a logo on my car. I sold that car, so I actually need to get another one for my Jeep, but I think it really helped, because as I drove around town, I swear people were subscribing to my channel, checking out my videos. That's when I really started to get more views and subscribers. So if you can, I would recommend you get a shirt, or you put something on your car. I had a vinyl, but I got a new Jeep and I didn't put one on there yet, so I need to do that. All right, let me get a spoon. If you're in here, thank you so much for joining me. We're making some copycat Chipotle. Make sure you guys are following, tapping the screen, send some likes. I usually get on TikTok and cook when I have time. Today is one of the days I have time. If your hobby isn't cooking, what is it? Let me know. Drop a comment. Let me know where you're joining from. Let me know what's your hobby. What do you do for fun? Are you a content creator? What's your gig? All right, so I didn't really like finely chop my cilantro or anything, but we just made a quick little Pico de Gallo here, right? I might have put a lot of cilantro, but I like cilantro, so I'm not tripping. I'm about to go get the chicken. The coals are cooling down. I just flipped it. I don't know if you were in here. I just flipped it, but the coals are cooling down, so it's almost done. Let's go check it. Hopefully my ring light doesn't freaking fall like last time. But yeah, my boyfriend always says I like my food burnt. It's not that I like it burnt. I just like a little, you know, a little crunch on there. Oh yeah, see, the coals are nice and cool, so let me take a look. Yep. Gonna use that plate. Why are you? Get off the camera. I'm on live. So since the coals were nice and hot, I didn't need it this time, but yesterday I kept all the chicken skin because I have a little trick I do with it to keep the flame high and to char the chicken. I'll fry the skin right next to it so that the oil drips and keeps the flame high. But today, the coals were nice and hot, so we didn't need that. So I'm just gonna throw this away. how I like it. Maybe even a little, oops, maybe even a little more char like this side. But some of the other ones are more charred, so once I chop it up, it'll blend together well. But that's how I like it. The cook you want on your chicken is up to you, but this is how I like to do it. The main thing you can gain from me is understanding the marinade. How long you want to cook your chicken, that's up to you. Thank you. Yeah, I love some sear. I love some nice, just, I guess, burnt. Some people would call it burnt, but I like some burnt pieces in there so that when you chop it up, it's a nice mixture of it, right? It doesn't have to be all burnt. Home cooking like 20 years, but more seriously online in the last 3 years. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people got in touch with their hobbies when quarantine first started, which is good. It was time that I feel like everyone needed. I think I'm gonna take the chicken. I'll come back and get my dishes from outside. Thank you. Yeah, usually that is the case, but I actually do love grilling. I can make some stuff on the grill, but I'm just learning with my charcoal grill. But when I had my propane grill, I was used to that and I was always grilling. The charcoal grill is slightly more work. But if I could eat grilled food almost every day, then I would. Okay, back to this struggle. I hope it stays. Yeah, that's fine. A little crooked, but it'll do. Okay. Oh, I should probably turn on the kitchen light now. There we go. Yes, my little dog, I can show you. Here, I'll have to wash my hands after. Look, come on. Here's my little dog. She needs a little haircut in front of her face. But her name's Bella. She's just a tiny little pooch. She needs a haircut. I'm trying to keep her warm. Happy New Year. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you for watching. Ashley, welcome. Make sure you send some likes, send a follow. Usually I get on here cooking when I have some time, like today. We're making some copycat Chipotle. Okay, I'll show you the chicken real quick. Alright. So again, it's coated in the marinade, so the tomatoes, the adobo peppers, chipotle peppers tend to cook up a little, so that's a lot of the seared stuff, but once I chop it up, you'll see. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day. Happy New Year. And I'll see you on my next live. I'm definitely going to check out your page as well. Thanks for talking to me. Alfonso, thank you for the next gift. I really appreciate it. Let me find something to chop up this chicken. Or maybe if I move all these vegetables, I can use this. Okay. Yeah, we probably don't need more onions. Oops. Oh, okay. Let me move this. Let me see. I like onions. Onions and garlic. I might add a little more later. Let's not waste it though. But I need the cutting board for something else. I have another cutting board, but it's like the small one. I don't want that. Okay, let me rinse this off. And then I will chop up the chicken. Very true, very true. All right, let me get my big knife. Okay, we got our butcher knife. This one always does the trick. Oh, I left the tongues outside. Okay, use my hands. Let me try just those first. Definitely don't need more cilantro. All right, let's chop up this chicken and see what we've got going on here. Can y'all see? Yes. All right. Oh yeah, that's fine. Again, not a professional chef, so don't judge me by how I cut things. I just cut in whatever way makes sense at the moment. There's no rhyme or reason to how I cut. I always get paranoid with my food. I gotta double, triple check that it's all the way done. I need to sharpen this. Perfect. Let me get somewhere else to put this because it's gonna need more space. All right. So if you just got here, you just took this chicken off the grill, it marinated all night. It is copycat Chipotle adobo chicken. So if you ask me, it's a similar recipe. I won't say it's the same because I don't know Chipotle's exact recipe, but it's a similar recipe to Chipotle and it tastes better. And if you missed how we did it, not to worry. You can subscribe to my YouTube. Check me out in a couple days. This video will be up. You'll know all you need to know for how to make this at home. Sorry, I gotta pay attention when I do this so I don't got my fingers off. This knife is sharp. I'm a little hesitant. Yeah, the cleaver is my favorite tool. I'll be cutting like just an onion and just whip this baby out. cut it up real small. Okay, I'll show you this and then I'll add the other 2 pieces of chicken. All right. Oh, let me bring it to you. My ring stand is being a little questionable, so if it's sitting up, I don't wanna have to deal with it. You know, that's a great question. I feel like we probably just got this from like Home Goods or something. It's not anything super fancy. Okay. So you see that? It even looks like Chipotle chicken. I'm like 1000% sure this is their recipe that I'm using, but I added my own thing because sometimes their food just isn't flavorful enough. But it is marinated adobo chicken. There's also blended up Chipotle peppers that it was marinated in, and then it was grilled. I added lime, I added salt, pepper, but it's so good. And again, if you're just getting here, don't judge me. I like a little char on my chicken when I grill it, but it's still nice and juicy. Let me cut up the last 2. Okay, there we go. Okay, so our chicken's good. Let's move that over. I've made this a million times, but I can try a piece. Let's see. I feel like at this point I've perfected this recipe. And this is my first time sharing it with you guys, so I hope you try it at home and you love it, because I'm telling you right now, it's better than Chipotle's chicken, even though it's a very similar recipe. It's more flavorful. I know that they use like an adobo chipotle pepper marinade, but I don't feel like they add the extra lime or salt or pepper because sometimes it just doesn't taste seasoned. So my recipe adds those things. All right, let's cut up these last 2 pieces. See, like I was saying, they look dark on the outside, but really it's just a lot of the peppers and stuff from the marinade that gets cooked up faster. So it gets a nice char on it, which I enjoy. And then the inside still nice and juicy. I'm trying to be careful too, because if any little piece falls on the floor, my dog will be all over it. And this is kind of spicy, so she'll be choking. This side had way more of the peppers on it, so there's a lot more char. I should have gone to Chipotle and got like one of their bowls. And so I could put my food in it, because that's what I'll probably end up making, a bowl for myself. I don't feel like wrapping a burrito. If I make a taco, I could just warm up some tortillas and use it in my bowl. Okay. All right, so we finished our chicken. We got our pico chilling right here. I need to put it in the fridge. Next, we gotta make our cilantro rice. We're gonna warm up some beans. Well, cook some beans. Okay, let me rinse this off. Thank you for all the new people getting here. Thank you for the 3,400 likes. My new followers. Thank you guys. just getting here, let me know in the comments where you're joining from. We've had people from all over today. We had Ohio, lots of parts of Texas. I'm in Nevada, Maryland, a couple of different places I can't think of now, but leave a comment, let me know where you're joining from. Make sure you guys are following. I go live on TikTok and cook when I have some time to do so. If you ever miss a live and you want to watch it again, you can go to my YouTube. It's the same as my TikTok name, at Chefstiny, okay? This video, I usually upload about 2 days after filming, so this video will be up in about 2 days. But I have other lives on there where we've cooked that you can enjoy as well. I have videos that aren't lives as well. So go check out my YouTube. Make sure you're following me on TikTok. Pennsylvania, okay. We got a couple of East Coast people in here. I feel like I get a lot of East Coast people on my live all the time. I'm always the only West Coast person present. I'm in Nevada, but I feel like I can only think of maybe one time where someone said they were in California. And that was it. Everybody else be on the East Coast. So thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for stopping in and watching how you can make your own Chipotle at home. We got our chicken. You can see that. And if you don't like the char pieces as much, I personally do, but if you don't, you can just cook your chicken for less time, right? So I like a little bit of the char on there. You just gotta know what you're doing to make sure that the inside is still juicy when you do that. You don't wanna burn it, but char definitely helps. And we have our pico. That's the nice part about making it at home too, is that you can personalize it, right? So for mine, I got a little extra cilantro in there because I like cilantro. Here, cook my chicken a little longer because that's how I like it. And when you make it at home, you can really personalize it. So we have our pico, we have our chicken. Next, let's work on cleaning our rice, and we'll set up for cilantro rice. That song seems really loud. I had to turn it down. Okay. So first of all, let me go ahead and put my pico in the fridge so that can get nice and cold. M.A. Pittman, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I'll show you guys how I do my rice. Let me find a good place. Does anybody else still have their Christmas tree up? Because if you don't, you're going to judge me, because mine's still up. And you guys are going to have to see it so you can see how I prepare my rice. If it was up to me, I would just have the tree up forever. All the decorations are fun to put up and everything, but when you gotta take it down, it's like, So mine will probably be up for at least another week. I did meet someone one time that said they leave theirs up all year round, and I don't blame them. I do not blame them. Earlier today. See, you're better than me. Mine is here. I'm still turning it on. I'm still just in the whole Christmas spirit. Because I mean, if I'm gonna have it up, I might as well plug it in. Trees down, those are still up. Yeah, see? Still better than me. All my lights are still up. Garland, everything's still up, as if today's December 25th itself. So, I'll get to it, maybe next weekend. Alright. So, I will actually Actually, I keep forgetting I set this ring light up. I could just turn it. We're gonna rinse off the rice, get it ready to go. Let's see. That's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna make, I think I'll make 2 cups of rice. That seems like a lot. There needs to be a middle ground. 1.5 cups. Oh, I have some. Rice and this thing. I don't know if it will actually fit all in here. We're gonna find out. Let's see what 1.5 cups looks like. No, I'll make 2 cups. I don't know why I tried to scoop it. Let me pour it. We got 1 cup. Thank you, Erin, for the follow. I'm making a mess, trying to do 2 things at once. Because we're going to need some leftovers for lunch tomorrow. Okay. So that's about 2 cups of rice here. Now the reason I brought it over to the sink is because I like to rinse my rice really well before cooking it to get some of the starch off so it's less sticky. You ever make rice and it's like super sticky and kind of annoying? If you rinse it, it helps get some of the starch off that makes it sticky, right? Okay. So we're gonna rinse it really well. Again, not a professional chef. I'm not sure if it matters hot or cold water. I usually do cold. Thank you, Erin. I appreciate that. It's always nice when people come in here and they're so nice. I really appreciate it. Sometimes, just like anywhere, you're gonna get, trolls who come in and they say rude or mean things, but you just gotta keep it pushing for the nice people. So I really appreciate all of you guys who follow, who send likes, who join me on live to cook. Thank you. Subscribe to my YouTube. You guys do that as well. You watch my videos. I appreciate it all. Thank you. So I like to use the spray feature here to try and get all of the starch that I can off. Uh-oh. Geez, there goes my ring light again. Oh. I knew that was going to happen again, but it lasted longer than the first time. Let's see. Is it going to stay? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Now I've made a mess. You guys are just getting here, make sure you drop a comment. Let me know where you're at, where you're joining from. Since we're making copycat Chipotle, I've been having people tell me what's their favorite things to eat at Chipotle, so you can drop that in the comments as well. What's your go-to Chipotle meal? Mine used to be the bowl, but now I'm all about the burritos. It's just so much easier. You eat it with your hand, you know. But in the bowl, you definitely get more food. And I saw on TikTok there's this trend going around to do something with a quesadilla. I don't know. I've never had a quesadilla at Chipotle, so I haven't thought about trying it, but they do something with the quesadilla and then like the salad dressing, the sour cream. I don't know. It looks kind of good, I guess. Thank you, Cindy, for the follow. I really appreciate it. I wish I could give you guys a schedule of when I'll go live, but I kind of just get on when I have time. So I appreciate you following, and that way you can check out some of my future lives as well. And if you've been here before, welcome back. If you want to see any of the previous lives or any videos in general, they're up on my YouTube. My YouTube name is Chefstiny. It's the same as my TikTok name. You can just search that and you will find me. It's also linked in my TikTok bio. You can click on the Instagram symbol and then it'll give you the option to go to YouTube. Alright, so that's nice and rinsed. I like to do a thorough rinsing to try and make the rice not very sticky. Okay, so let's boil our water. Now, rice is another one of those things where I'm like, I don't have any specific answers on how to cook it. But usually I put like twice as much water as I did rice, at least, and then hope for the best. But rice is tricky. If you're somebody who can consistently cook rice without a rice cooker, I salute you. I mean, most of the time my rice is fine, but it took me a while to get there. It took me a while to be able to just cook rice by heart, you know? Alright, so we'll do 1. I made 2 cups of rice, so we're going to do at least 4 cups here. 2. 3. 4. Okay. That should do. Let's get it boiling. I will add some salt to the water so that when I drop the rice in, it doesn't get all stuck together. Have you guys ever made fresh salsa before? How do you make your salsa? My go-to green salsa is just like tomatillos, garlic. I'm gonna grab some onion, jalapeno, cilantro, pretty basic. Sometimes I will roast it. I'm debating, will I do that right now? I should have put it on the grill. Let me see. Yeah, it's too late. The grill has already cooled down, so I might just put it in the oven on broil. Get a nice little char on it, or I could make it regular. What do we think? Should I roast the salsa or should I just make like a quick regular salsa? Let me know in the comments. I always hate how sticky tomatillos are inside the little leaves here. They're so sticky. Let me get some onion and I was going to use yellow onion, but I already cut up some extra red onion, so I might as well use that. Okay. guys ever used tomatillos before? They look like little green tomatoes, but they are not. They are not that. They're a different vegetable. From Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, we have someone else in here in Ohio. But you moved to LA. Very cool. I wanted to move to LA when I left Denver a couple years ago. I'm from Denver. When I left there, I wanted to move to California so bad, but it was just too expensive to pursue. So instead, we stopped in the middle ground. We live in Nevada now. But it's nice because Nevada is only like a 4-hour drive from Cali, so you can just go over there whenever you want to. Just rinsing my tomatillos off. Before I knew about tomatillos, I always wondered how people made green salsa. That was before I was hip. But turns out a lot of times it's based in tomatillo. Okay, that cilantro. Have you guys ever opened like some fruit or vegetables and found bugs? Because I had some organic cilantro one time, and in the middle of the bush there was like these little green bugs. So that was very disturbing. So always make sure you rinse your fruits and vegetables very well, because those little bugs can hide in there. And I saw a video on TikTok too where someone saw those same kind of bugs in heads of broccoli. So make sure you clean your vegetables very well. Where's my knife? There it is. No, I'm not a professional chef. I'm just a person who likes to cook, and people enjoy my cooking. So back when quarantine started, when COVID first started, I started getting on social media with cooking, and now I really like doing that in my spare time. It's one of my hobbies. So I'm not a professional chef at all, as you can tell by my unprofessional cuts here. But I do like cooking. I'm just a person who likes cooking. And people enjoy my food, so I must do it pretty well. Cut this a little smaller. Debating if I want to put a whole jalapeno. I don't think so. We'll put garlic. I really like to add garlic in my salsas. Usually I would have some roasted garlic, but I've used it all up, so we just have regular raw garlic, but that'll be good too. I saw a video that showed a trick of how to get garlic out. I should have just tried it. I didn't. Darn it. I usually just smash it with a knife to get it out pretty easily, like get the whole shell and you have your garlic, but I'm hoping to try new things. All right, actually might want a little more than that. Some people don't like garlic and onions and all that. I am not some people. I love garlic and onions. Okay, let's get this out. Thank you guys for showing up here. We've had lots of people in and out. I know this is a long one. Usually my lives, they're usually about an hour. This one's definitely greater than an hour because we're making a couple of different things. We've already made our adobo chipotle chicken. Oh, see, it says I've been live for 90 minutes. Take a break. I know, but I'm making a lot of food. TikTok always gonna try and keep you healthy, I guess. But I'm good. Anyways, we made some grilled Chipotle adobo chicken. We made some Pico de Gallo. We're making some cilantro lime rice right now. A quick little green salsa to put on top. We're making an entire copycat Chipotle meal. And I've made it before. I can promise you it's really good. Alright. Take out some of this onion. See, I knew there was a reason I chopped too many onions. TikTok recently just gave me the option to add subscribers. I'm trying to think of what special things I can do for people that subscribe. I'm gonna give them the option of suggesting what they want me to cook on live. Also access to recipes, ingredients, all that good stuff without having to watch the entire video to find out. But I'm trying to think of what else I can add. I don't want to do the subscribers only can comment because I like when other people comment too. I don't think that's fair to people that stop into the live. I don't like when I go to a live and it says only subscribers can comment. That's no fun. I want everybody to comment. Even, you know, some people come in and they troll and they say mean things, but they still came in and made a comment. Alright, let's get the blender. I'm trying to think, is that everything? We got jalapeno, cilantro, garlic, onion, tomatillo. We're gonna put lime, salt, pepper. Let me know. If you're in here and you make green salsa, what do you add to yours? I'm trying to think. I do need to save some lime for the rice, but I only need like a half a lime for that. Okay. Let me see. Don't judge me. Under my counter is a little messy right now. I really didn't want to have to pull out the entire blender for this, but here we go. I wonder if the chopper, do y'all think the chopper would work if I put the salsa in the chopper? Let me just put it in the blender. I need like a mini blender for when I just need to make a little bit, because this Ninja blender is huge. Like, I don't need all of this right now. I think I'll do it over here. I'll bring the party over there so I can show you guys the salsa. But yeah, I need like one of those little blenders they have where you can just make like a personal smoothie, except I need it for salsa. Alright, so we'll drop these babies in there. Let me cut it in half so it gets down there. There we go. This one's ready. I haven't heard this song in a long time. I forget the music channel exists on cable TV. Music choice. Again, if you weren't here earlier, a little trick with jalapenos or any peppers, if you remove the seeds, that'll make it less spicy for you. Like some people don't want peppers because they're spicy, but they don't have to be spicy. If you remove the seeds, it won't be spicy. Okay, quick little green salsa. Like I said, sometimes I'll roast the vegetables and get like a little char on them, but since we grilled the chicken, that's probably enough roasting for today. All right, I think I want more onion. Boiling. We're waiting for our rice water to boil. Do I meal prep? You know, whenever I'm on like a health kick and I'm eating healthy, I do try to meal prep because it just makes life easier. But I don't always do that. But I have done it and it is useful. Today I'm just making copycat Chipotle, so it's gonna be, you know, styled like Chipotle. You get some of everything how you want it. So it's a lot of food. But I don't meal prep on a regular basis, no. It is helpful though, depending on your needs, it can be helpful. Have you found meal prepping helpful for you, Cindy? Great. Let's add a little pepper. A little salt. One thing I've seen people add is like a pinch of olive oil in their salsa. I've only done it maybe one other time, but we're going to try a little today. I only have a pinch left, but I'm still going to do a little bit. Just a little olive oil. Okay. Roll the lime, make it nice and juicy. Our handy dandy lime squeezer. You just put the half lime face down into the squeezer. And it saves you. Excuse me. That black pepper. That black pepper is trying to take me out. Alright. The lime squeezer saves your fingers. If you've ever squeezed enough limes or lemons, your fingers tend to get raw. Right, so this little thing comes in handy. And I like to do it put the half side down, but then also fold it in half and squeeze it one more time. Squeeze it one more time, get those extra juices. There we go. Go, see, nice and flat, most of the juice is gone, and then I just scrape it along the edge to get any leftover pulp there. Thank you, Alfonso. Alright. So that's one total lime. This blender is really big, so I might add another tomato to help it blend up real well. That's another thing about this large blender. It can be hard to blend. It's a Ninja blender, but it can be hard to blend if you only have a little bit of stuff to blend. I need a little baby blender on the side. Okay. So I got that out. I feel like all I can smell is the smell of grilling. That's one thing I hate about grilling, is that you just smell like the grill. Like your hair, your clothes, smell like the grill after so long. That is all I can smell. Okay. Limes are good. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna try and blend it. And then if I need more like liquid, I'll add a tomato. But is there an outlet right here? Oh, there's one right here. Let me move all this stuff. In this house, I still don't really know where all the outlets are. I'm still learning. All right, so let's see if it'll reach. Okay, Alfonso, thank you for joining. As always, thank you for the gifts. Have a good night. Hopefully, I'll see you next time. Salsa's at. I thought I was gonna have to add a tomato, but it looks like it actually blended pretty well. Ooh, smells good. Let me try it. Let me try it. There's someone at the door. Let me check. There's someone at the door. Let me check the. That's good. That's good. When cooking with your heart goes right. Okay, so for those of you who care, that, I kind of know the recipe too because I just whipped it together, but that was 4 tomatillos, a half a jalapeno. You can use a whole if you want it to be spicy. I already used the whole one in the pico, so I didn't want to make it too spicy. Let's see, 4 tomatillos, half a jalapeno, about 3 cloves of garlic, 1 squeezed lime, and about a handful of cilantro, and a pinch of olive oil. I see what they did there. I was skeptical at first of the little olive oil, but it was good. Oops, making a mess. Ooh, this would be really good with like some chips and salsa. Okay. Ooh, I thought it was gonna be. Oh no, it fits perfect. just getting here, we are making some copycat Chipotle. We've made the adobo, marinated, and grilled chicken. We've made the pico. We just finished a green salsa. Let's see, we're making the cilantro. That tomatillo is juicy. So you can see here, here's our green salt. Ooh, I almost spilled. Here's our green salsa we just made. It's super good, very easy. You can eat it with your, make-believe Chipotle, but you can also just eat it with some chips, add it to a breakfast burrito, whatever you want to do. It's really good. Thank you, Tenacious, for the follow. Again, you can watch this video again if you just want like the salsa recipe, but I also have a similar salsa recipe already on my YouTube. My YouTube name is the same as my TikTok name here. So it's Chefstiny. You can go to YouTube, type in Chefstiny. You'll find all my videos there. There's lots of great recipes along with previously filmed lives. This live will be up on there in a couple of days. Okay? But this salsa just looks so good, I can't stop looking at it. It's the perfect consistency. You don't want it to be like liquidy. You don't want it to be water, but you want it to be right in between. Some people would add avocado. I'm actually allergic to avocado, so we won't be doing any Chipotle guacamole or anything like that. But you're welcome to do that when you make it. Some people would also add avocado to their green salsa. Again, I can't do that because I'm allergic to avocados. So you can see, you can even see little pieces of the red onion in there. I love the details. It's in the details for me. And sorry, I have to lean all the way over my counter because I'm using my ring light, but it's all in the details. Okay. And if you're just getting here, it's been sitting for a second, but we have our Chipotle style chicken. I like mine a little extra charred. We grilled it up. We got some good char on there. It tastes, not only does it taste like Chipotle chicken, not only is it a copycat recipe, it tastes better than Chipotle chicken. So if you usually get chicken at Chipotle, this is the live for you because this is better. And you can make it at home. Okay? So we have the chicken, we have the salsa, we have our pico. Let's check in on our rice. Oh, it's cooking. I'm not gonna disturb the rice. When you're making rice, you really want to leave it covered so that it steams and cooks properly. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching. All of you, thank you for your comments and your likes and your follows. I appreciate all of it. Thank you. All right, can I make anything else in the meantime? The beans. The beans. Let me get some more garlic. Okay. So, NC Baby Boy, thank you for the follow. So with beans, like at Chipotle, their beans don't really taste like much. I know they have like a bay leaf or two in there occasionally. For mine, I just kind of get some canned beans. Today I got pinto. Sometimes I will get black beans, just depends on how I'm feeling. So I got pinto. I'm going to pour it in a pot, boil it with some garlic, add a little extra seasoning, and that's all I really do for my beans. So let's rinse off the lid. Always rinse off all your lids, whether that's food, whether it's a can of soda, rinse off your lid because warehouses are dirty. I always like to give it a shake. I don't know why. It's been sitting on the shelf. I feel like the flavors are settled in there. So I'm going to shake up the beans, add them to a pot. Nothing too fancy for the beans, so that's good news. Super easy. Let me see if my can opener is functional. I feel like I broke it. Oh, nope, it works. Oh, nope, it is broken. But it's gonna get the job done. Got these cute little seasoning jars from Amazon, which is also linked in my Amazon store. But besides that, it comes with these cute little labels and everything. But I took all of my Goya packages and I emptied them into the shaker. So all this is Goya. The orange box of Goya. But I'm gonna add that. That'll add some nice color to it, and it tastes good. I'm running low, running low on onion powder. We're gonna add some of that. A little onion powder, black pepper. Okay, and a little bit of salt. Our rice is almost done. Okay, let me get a spoon for this. All right, so our beans are ready to just go chill on the stove. I don't like how it looks like pork and beans to you guys. It's not. It's regular pinto beans. I just added some Goya, so now it's like really orange in color. But I don't like how it looks like pork and beans. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Okay. All right. Is that everything? Let's see. Rice. We got beans, salsa, chicken, sour cream cheese is in the fridge. I'm not really a person who adds lettuce to my Chipotle bowl because it seems like there's always a problem with lettuce. Like every other month it feels like there's a Listeria, E. coli situation with lettuce. So I'm not huge on adding lettuce to stuff. What else? Some people would add guacamole, but I'm allergic to avocado, so I won't be adding any of that. I think that's it. We're coming to the finish line. If you've been here the whole time, shout out to you. If you just got here, shout out to you also. I appreciate you guys watching. Today is a long one because we're making multiple things, but it's worth it. Ever since I learned how to make Chipotle at home, I spend way less money there. And I don't mind buying Chipotle, but it's just the fact that sometimes it's inconsistent, right? And it's expensive. And when we want it to taste how we remember it tasting. Let's clean up my mess a little bit here. Take all of this to the trash. The rice is almost done. Once the rice is done, we'll add the cilantro, we'll add the lime, butter, and salt. Short-term memory problems. Let's chop up some cilantro for our rice. Let me rinse it again. I've made this copycat Chipotle recipe a ton of different times, so I've really had time to perfect it for it being home version. However, I've never made the corn salsa, so I should try that next time. I should make the corn salsa next time and see. It can be hard. It's like corn, cilantro, lime, jalapeno. I think that's it. But I never made it at home. I'm gonna do that next time. And if you're wondering why I'm also cutting up the cilantro like stems, the stems actually have most of the flavor in it. Or maybe you're one of those people that has the gene that cilantro tastes like soap. In which case you're missing out. I am not that person, but somehow I got the gene where I'm allergic to avocado, so I can't eat guac or anything. And it's weird because to me, guacamole usually looks pretty good. Like I want to eat it, but I'm allergic. Do y'all have something you're allergic to, but it still like sounds good or looks good or smells good? I feel like that's weird. If you're allergic, it probably shouldn't be appealing to you, but for me it is. Okay, get our butter. Cilantro, we'll open up a lime. I'll just use half a lime for the rice. I don't want the rice to get mushy. Thank you everybody who's just getting here. We are making copycat Chipotle. A quick little recap. It's been sitting for a second now, but we made some adobo Chipotle chicken. It marinated overnight for over 12 hours. Then we grilled it. We got a nice little char on it. We chopped it up just like Chipotle. It looks really good. We used the cut of thigh. We took the bone out, took the skin off, all that good stuff. Then we made some green salsa. Also looks pretty good here. It tastes pretty good too. Oh, I almost spilled it. Okay. And the pico's in the fridge. Let me get it. A little extra cilantro in there, but that's okay. Right. Let me see where the rice is at. Rice is ready. Let me think how I want to do this. I think I'll bring it over here because my ring light keeps trying to tick over on me, so I don't want to ruffle its feathers. Put it on this oven mitt so I never want to put hot stuff on the counter. So this is a lot of rice. Thinking if I should put this in a different bowl to mix it. In the pot. So let's add some butter. We're almost done, y'all. If you've been here since the beginning, it's been a long one. But that's because we've made several things. So we're on the last of it now, and then I'll build a bowl for you. And you can see how we made at-home Chipotle. Okay, let's squeeze some lime. Where's my squeezer? A little salt. Salt for the rice. We'll add our cilantro. Probably should have put this in a bigger bowl, but we ain't gonna worry about that. We're just gonna stir carefully. We're just getting here. We are making copycat Chipotle. Right now I'm working on the cilantro rice. We've already made some grilled adobo chicken, green salsa, pico de gallo. I probably should have mixed this in a bigger pot, but it's getting the job done. Rice is a little sticky. Okay, let's see if it's right. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so our rice is good. What else? Waiting on our beans. Let me see. I thought I had a spoon for the beans. Did I lose it? Beans are cooking over here on the stove. They're almost ready. But all I did was add some pinto beans, a couple cloves of garlic, Goya, that's why it's this orange color. Added some Goya seasoning, some pepper, and some onion powder. I'm gonna let it cook a little longer, but for the most part, it's all done. Put some of this stuff away and then I'll move this closer. Chicken looks so dark on there. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we'll wait for the beans. Meanwhile, I will recap for the people just getting there. For the recap, while we're waiting for the beans to be done, we grilled up some Chipotle style chicken. It is marinated in adobo and blended Chipotle peppers and then grilled. So we got a nice little char on there, chopped up in squares like Chipotle. Yeah, the beans are still cooking. And then a quick green salsa, which is just tomatillos, jalapenos, cilantro, onion, salt, garlic, pinch of olive oil. Green salsa, which you can use for this, but you can also use if you like chips and salsa. And Pico de Gallo. We're gonna make a little bowl. I have some tortilla shells too, but I don't know if I want tacos. I never even get tacos at Chipotle. Let's see, is that in the camera view? Yes. Well, the good news is I use beans from a can, so they're already done. They're just warming up, pretty much, on the stove. So let's make a bowl. Or a plate. Let's use a plate. Plate to get this all ready. Trying to put it in the camera view. If I put my ring light down any further, I feel like it's going to tip over. Let's see. We'll see. I might be too low. You probably won't be able to see me. See, the nice thing about Chipotle at home is that you won't have to fight with anybody about extra scoops of rice or of chicken or anything. Since I'm watching the beans, they're cooking. They're cooking slower. Thank you if you just got here. We've been on for a long time now, but we made copycat Chipotle. We made some cilantro lime rice. We made some Pico de Gallo, green salsa, Chipotle adobo chicken. We're waiting on the beans, but this was just a little Chipotle at home, and I have made it before, and it's very good. The chicken, in my opinion, tastes better than Chipotle's chicken because Chipotle's chicken often doesn't taste seasoned enough. So this one is plenty seasoned and marinated. We also blended up a quick green salsa, which you can use not only for this, but also if you like chips and salsa, it's good for that as well. Where do I learn how to cook? I kind of just practice. I usually look up on TikTok or YouTube when I was first starting out. Look up different recipes for whatever I'm trying to make, and then combine them all into my own thing, right? So I'll take all of those ideas and then try it myself. The best way to learn anything is to try and practice and, you know, make mistakes and learn from that. But I usually just watch other people cook to learn how to cook. Yeah, so watching other people cook and turning theirs into your own unique recipe. That's how you can learn how to cook different things. That's how I still learn. You know, if I'm trying a new recipe, I'll go find some videos on the internet, watch them, and see how I can make them my own. Thank you. I'm about to make the plate. The beans seem about ready. But I put it on the plate for the visual. Usually I would probably eat it out of a bowl. So we'll just use the plate for the visual purposes here. All right. Pico, super easy as well if you've never made it. Just chop up some Roma tomatoes, cilantro, red onion. I put jalapeno, a little salt, pepper, and then squeeze some lime juice over it. Usually you let it sit overnight or something. That'll give you time for the lime to soak into the vegetables. But this one I just made earlier today. But the longer pico sits, the better it tastes. Thank you, Tony, for the follow. Put a little, let me put cheese last, because I already know I'm gonna fight with the sour cream here. Up a little. And again, Chipotle adds a lot of water to their sour cream, so that's why it's so, they're able to put it on there the way they do. But fresh sour cream is a little more thick. I probably won't eat all of this, but it's easier to put it on the plate for visual purposes. It's like a Chipotle bowl. It's like a real Chipotle bowl. Usually, how much food you get at Chipotle, if you're like me and you want extra everything, usually that lasts you a couple of eats. So this one, I'll probably eat some and then come back to it later. Oh, I hate when they open the cheese wrong. Finally on top, we'll put the Monterey Jack cheese. Yeah, I was trying to make it big for the camera, but it is a lot of food on a plate. Just to make it pretty. Okay. All right. So here we have it. We got our at-home Chipotle here. We got some Chipotle adobo chicken, grilled chicken that is. We've got some Goya beans that we made. We've got a homemade green salsa. What else did we add? We made some Pico de Gallo. We added sour cream, we added Monterey Jack cheese. And here you have Chipotle at home. You don't have to wonder how it's gonna taste because it tastes delicious. Whereas at Chipotle, sometimes they can be inconsistent and then you do have to wonder what it's gonna taste like. And it's too expensive to be wondering that. I need it to be consistent if it's gonna be that expensive. So here we have Chipotle at home. I didn't want to have to roll a burrito, so we put it on a plate instead. But you can pretend it's like a bowl. That's hot. Oh yeah, I can taste it for you. I've made this a bunch of times, so I'm just kind of used to it, but I'll try it out. I will try it out. Yep, better than Chipotle. Better than Chipotle. Someone said they could eat this much. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna get a little bit of everything on the fork. Probably should have used a spoon, but that's neither here nor there. A little pico, a little cheese. Let's see. It's good every time. It actually gets better every time. I've made this a few times now since I've learned how to make it, and it gets better every time. Yeah, Salsa Verde. We just whipped up a quick one, so I used tomatillos, red onion, garlic, cilantro, salt, lime, and then we just blended it up. So when I post this video, you can fast forward to the part about the salsa and you can see how you can make it yourself. It's really easy, it's really good, even if you just want it for chips and salsa. But you can fast forward to that part of the video on my YouTube when I post it, or you can also go to my YouTube now, and I think I have a short video. I think it's a short, so it's like less than a minute of how to make a quick green salsa. But this one today is especially good, so if you want to wait for this video to come out, I don't blame you. And if you just got here, I'll give you a quick show, and then we are done for today. It's been about 2 hours on live. Thank you guys for sticking around if you have, or tuning in and out. I understand it was a long one. So we made some at-home Chipotle. We made some fresh cilantro rice. We marinated some Chipotle adobo chicken. We grilled it. We made some pinto beans. We made a quick green salsa. We made our own pico. We added cheese, sour cream. We made our own Chipotle at home. And you can add this in a burrito, or you can add it, bye, thank you for watching. You can add a burrito and a taco. You can just eat it off a plate or out a bowl, however you would get it at Chipotle. So, it tastes really good. I've made this a couple of times and it's only getting better. Lucky for you, if you've seen this video today or you plan on checking it out on my YouTube, this is one of my best batches. So definitely make sure you check out the video when I upload it, and try it at home. Try and make it yourself. It's really good. Chipotle vinaigrette. I've actually never tried the one at Chipotle, and I've never tried to make it. I've never even tasted it. But I did see a video on TikTok today, and it seems pretty easy how to make the vinaigrette. So you might have to look that one up on here, or I can try it in the future. But I've never even tasted it. So that is it, you guys. We made at-home Chipotle. Thank you for watching. Make sure you give me a follow. I do try and get on here when I have time and cook for you all. It's always a fun time. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube. That's where you can see any of my lives that you may miss. I upload them in full to my YouTube. Okay, thank you, Paris, for the likes and for the follow. I do cook on here, like I said, when I have time. I don't have any set schedule that I log on. I wish I could tell you. Just make sure you turn on your live notifications and you can know when I'm on. Make sure you follow me. On YouTube, you can see any previous cooking videos I've made along with some previous lives that I've made on TikTok. There's a playlist called Cooking on TikTok Live when you go to my page, so you can see any previous ones. And then also just general cooking videos that I've made. Okay. I will keep cooking another day. I don't know what I'm gonna cook next time. We'll see. Yesterday we made some barbecue chicken pizza. We used fresh dough, we made a fresh sauce and everything. So that'll be up probably tonight or tomorrow. And then this video will be up in about 2 days. Yeah, but thank you all for the gifts. The person who sent the gifts was here earlier. I thanked him for that. But yeah, make sure you guys are following. Thank you for all the likes and gifts. Thank you for the conversation. Hawaiian ribeye steak. You know, that's funny. I actually have made Hawaiian short ribs before. That's not on my YouTube, so maybe I will make that in the future. I've never used ribeye steak for it though, but I have made Hawaiian short ribs, and that was good. Thank you for the ideas. But yeah, I'll see you guys probably sometime next weekend, and we will see what we are cooking then. Let me grab my thing. Hopefully I can use my other ring light by then so we're not falling all over the place. Cheese grits. That sounds good. Let me see if I can flip this around one more time for anybody who missed it. I'll use the close-up. Okay, so there's the chicken, Chipotle adobo chicken, the green salsa. Very good, either with chips and salsa or with your food. You can add it to your breakfast burritos, anything, tacos. Very delicious. Pico. The beans are over on the stove, but we made our homemade Chipotle bowl here. Bowl on a plate, that is. Okay. I appreciate you guys. We got almost to 4,000 likes today. I definitely appreciate everybody double tapping the screen. I'll keep it on here for a second and we will be done for the night. So I appreciate you all. I hope you have a good night. Happy New Year. And I will see you next weekend. I don't know what we're gonna cook yet, but it'll be something good. And if you missed this one and you're just tuning in and you're like, what am I looking at? You're looking at homemade Chipotle. Everything was made from scratch to make a Chipotle bowl / plate. And if you missed it, you can catch it on my YouTube. Type in Chefstiny when you go to YouTube, or it's also linked in my bio. When you click on the Instagram icon, it'll give you the option to also go to my YouTube. So this video will be up in a couple of days here, just about 2 days. Okay. Thank you for the likes. Everybody have a good night.